Now let's view the results from our search. We've isolated those 4 properties by our radius search. Let's click View Results. And here are 4 properties that we just found earlier in our search. Let's select all 4 of these in this case. If we had more, you could select those based on whatever criteria that you wanted to choose. For instance, could be sold date, it could be total square footage, year built, any of those factors would work. In our case, we're going to use all 4 of the search criteria, or all 4 of our results. Now, under Search Results, let's go to the CMA report. And now we're going to populate our subject property data. We've got the 4 comps in there. So, for instance, let's start at the top. Maybe I'd like to input or upload a subject property photo or image. So, under More Actions, let's click Upload Subject Property Image. Let's browse my PC for wherever that is. And in this case, I had decided earlier to use JPEG photo for this. Let's select that, upload. And under the address, I'd like to input my address as well for the cover sheet later on. 9400 South, 1300 East. City is Sandy. Zip code 84092. So we've got a good start here. Under bedrooms, we have 5 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 1 3/4 bath. Our first level square footage is 1,600 square feet. Basement is 1,400 square feet. And this is 80%, basement is 80% finished. Our property was built in '75. And we had acreage of 0.24 acres. All right, so we've got our data input, and all that is correct. We haven't added any adjustments or made any adjustments, factor corrections. So we're going to use that still. Let's just make sure we save this CMA so we can come back again. So I'll call this my 9400 South, 1300 East CMA, and let's save that. And now we're ready for creating a CMA packet to print out all of our reports. Alright, now we've populated our subject property. We've got our 4 comps in, and we've even saved our CMA already. We've even uploaded our new subject property image. Our last step is really just to create the CMA packet. So this is the cover sheet for our packet. If we take a look on the left over here, we can see these are the reports that are included in our packet. Well, now that I'm in this, I would like to insert that photo that I uploaded earlier. So I'm just going to scroll down to where that photo is, and I'll click on that photo. Now let's center it. And of course, being a JPEG and this tool, I can zoom in and out, relocate that as well. But that's where I want that photo. Also, what I could do is adjust this however I like, as far as location and fonts and styles. I can also insert other graphics that I already have loaded. For instance, I can insert my company logo and put that in there, and this cover sheet is automatically saved with my CMA. So that's the cover sheet. Property details now will appear as before as well. This is going to be a medium report of all the comps that I'm using. Comparison report also is just as I saw in the CMA report. One option on here is that I can decide to use the factors that we use in our adjustments. I can either display or not display them by clicking on that checkbox. Summary analysis, very valuable report in this, of course, and this is going to present a graph of the minimum, maximum, and the average or mean price of my comps. And on my analysis sheet, it's going to show the original list price where these properties all began when they were listed, the under contract list price, actual sold price that was listed on the contract, number of days on the market, cumulative, and then percent change, meaning the difference between the list price and the sold price, that percent change. Also, we do list the concessions, although we don't subtract those out of this. Map report will also now just present the data, and this is an interactive map report. You can click on these to get a little more information about the properties if needed while you're actually in this map report. And the last piece is the seller proceeds sheet. So while we're in this, we can put something like our title insurance, our commissions, the taxes estimated for the property, and these are all low and high values of this as well. And then, of course, net cash to the seller is the idea of this whole net sheet. And also, whatever boxes we check here on the left, these are the items that would get converted to PDF for printing or saving or emailing later on. We could even email this PDF of all these reports to anybody we'd like. All we need is the email address. All right. Well, that's the quick run through on our CMA. We're ready to go. Thank you for completing this online course in comparative market analysis. Remember that video tutorials are also available at utahrealestate.com when you are logged in. CMA video tutorials and the CMA course handout are accessible from within utahrealestate.com. You can also contact utahrealestate.com staff during regular business hours or by emailing the webmaster.